Imagine listening to the vast silence of space, and suddenly, a mysterious signal appears out of nowhere. A signal so strange, so unique, that it left astronomers stunned. This actually happened in the summer of 1977 at Ohio State University's Big Ear Radio Telescope. And what was detected that day is still one of the biggest space mysteries ever. Astronomer Jerry Ehman was analyzing radio signals from space when he saw something truly bizarre. A radio signal lasting 72 seconds that was unlike anything seen before. He was so amazed that he grabbed a red pen and circled the strange signal, writing just one word in the margin, "Wow!" And just like that, the "wow" signal was born. What made this signal so special? It was incredibly strong, came from deep space, and had all the characteristics of an artificial transmission. But here's the kicker, no one ever heard it again. Was it an accidental message from an alien civilization? A cosmic fluke? Or something else entirely? The search for answers is still ongoing. And that's just the beginning. Stay with us as we dive deeper into the wow signals mysteries, from its scientific details to the search for more signals like it. Now, let's take a closer look at the wow signal itself. What made it so unique? What exactly did astronomers detect that night? Get ready, because the details make this mystery even more intriguing. First, the frequency. The wow signal was detected at 1,420 megahertz, right near the hydrogen line. Why does that matter? Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe, making this frequency a prime candidate for interstellar communication. Then, the duration. 72 seconds. That's how long it was picked up before fading into silence. This was no brief blip or interference. It followed the expected pattern of something moving through the telescope's field of view. But here's the kicker. It was never detected again. Despite multiple attempts to find it, the signal never repeated. It was a one-time event, leaving scientists scratching their heads. Even after decades of investigation, no clear source, natural or artificial, has ever been identified. No known planet, star, or human-made satellite matches its profile. And yet, the signal was incredibly strong, far stronger than typical background noise. It had all the hallmarks of an intentional transmission, but from where and from whom? So, was this a message from an alien civilization, a cosmic accident, or something we simply don't understand yet? One thing's for sure, the wow signal remains one of the greatest space mysteries of all time. Now that we understand the technical details, let's explore what happened next. Scientists weren't going to let this mystery go unsolved. The search for answers began. So, what did they find? So, we've got this incredible signal from deep space, but then, nothing, no repeat, no clear explanation. Scientists weren't about to let it go unsolved. They launched a full-scale investigation to track it down. What did they find? Let's dive in. SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, jumped into action. Over the years, they scanned the same region of space again and again, hoping for a second, wow signal. But despite all their efforts, nothing. Independent astronomers joined the hunt too, using different telescopes, different techniques, different times. If the signal was real, it had to come back, right? But frustratingly, it never did. So, what could explain this? Maybe it was a satellite? A rogue Earth signal bouncing back? Or some bizarre cosmic event we just don't understand yet? Each theory was tested. Each one fell short. No known human-made signal matched. No natural phenomenon could fully explain it. The wow signal remained just as mysterious as ever. Decades later, we're still searching, still listening, still wondering. Maybe one day we'll hear it again, or something even more incredible. Until then, the wow signal remains an unsolved mystery of the cosmos. So, we have this incredible mystery. A signal from deep space that seems artificial but was never heard again. What could possibly explain it? Let's explore the top theories, from alien messages to cosmic coincidences. One of the most exciting possibilities, intelligent extraterrestrials. The signal was detected at 1420 megahertz, a frequency that's not just special but strategic. This is right near the hydrogen line, a frequency scientists believe aliens might use to communicate. Why? Because hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe. It's a logical choice for an interstellar hello. If an alien civilization wanted to get noticed, this would be the perfect frequency to use. But not so fast! There are other theories too. Some suggest the signal wasn't artificial at all. What if it was a strange cosmic reflection? A radio wave from Earth bouncing off something in space? Then there's the comet hypothesis. Some researchers think a passing comet might have emitted the signal. Comets produce hydrogen clouds, which could, in theory, create radio signals near the hydrogen line. Sounds promising, but here's the problem. No known comet was in the right place at the right time. Plus, no other comet has ever produced a signal like this. So, while it's a fun idea, it's still just a theory. And then, there's the possibility that we simply don't understand the full picture. Maybe the wow signal came from a cosmic source we haven't even discovered yet. So, was it aliens? A cosmic accident? Or something else entirely? We still don't know. But one thing's for sure, the wow signal keeps us searching, questioning, and listening for whatever might be out there. The wow signal wasn't just a scientific mystery. It was a game changer. It shook the world of astronomy, fueled the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, and even made its way into pop culture. Let's explore how this one signal left a lasting impact. First, it gave SETI a huge boost. If an unexplained signal could appear once, it could happen again. Scientists doubled down on scanning the skies, refining techniques, and building better telescopes, all in the hopes of hearing another wow. Beyond science, the wow signal captured public imagination. The idea that we might have received an extraterrestrial message was electrifying. It sparked debates, fueled theories, and kept people wondering, what if? Books, documentaries, and even movies have used the wow signal as a symbol of the ultimate cosmic mystery. From science fiction thrillers to serious research papers, it became the poster child of the search for alien intelligence. Decades later, the wow signal still inspires. It reminds us that the universe is vast, mysterious, and maybe, even just maybe, home to other intelligent beings. And that's why we keep listening. So, what's next? We've seen how the wow signal changed the world. But what about today? How does it shape modern SETI research? Let's take a look at where we stand now. And now, we arrive at the final chapter of our journey. The wow signal remains one of the greatest mysteries in radio astronomy, a signal that appeared once and never again. So, where do we stand today? What does the wow signal mean for modern science? Decades later, the wow signal is still an unsolved puzzle. Scientists have tested theories, ruled out explanations, and advanced technology, but no definitive source has ever been found. It remains one of the most intriguing anomalies in radio astronomy. But here's the exciting part. The mystery continues to push SETI research forward. New telescopes, AI-powered data analysis, and more sensitive equipment are all helping astronomers search for signals like it. Or maybe even something even more astonishing. And beyond science, the wow signal represents something bigger. The enduring question of whether we are alone in the universe. It reminds us that the cosmos is vast, full of wonders, and that sometimes the greatest discoveries begin with a single moment of curiosity. And hey, if you love mysteries like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It helps us keep exploring the wonders of the universe and bringing you the latest in cosmic discoveries. Plus, who knows, maybe one day we'll be covering the next big wow moment. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think about the wow signal? Was it an alien message, a cosmic accident, or something else entirely? Drop your theories in the comments. We can't wait to hear your thoughts.